Hey guys, in my last video I showed how the race in the Airplane 3 level in Carmageddon 2 starts off right in the middle of the runway with all the cars at the starting gate, right on the runway with the big jumbo jet taking off right behind them and then smashing into them before they even have a chance to start, and with funny effects, and how the airplane, the big jumbo jet, will continue to take off throughout the whole level, and if you're not careful, it will smash into you. Well, in this video I want to show you how the if you leave wasted cars lying around on the runway, the jumbo jet will continue to take off periodically down the runway, and then it will smash into the wasted cars, sometimes when you're not even around to see it, to sometimes some very humorous effects. So let's take a look at that now. Okay, so now here we see 666. He's like coasting to a stop there, right there in the middle of the runway. Now watch what happens. Now hold on, here I go by. So I go past him, I avoid him, I just zoom past him. Whoa, look at that. Whoa. Oh my god. Wow. He's hit by a jumbo jet right behind me. He's thrown way over to the fence. Oh, now here goes Porker. He's hit even harder. Look at that. Oh my god, look at that. He's thrown up the hill, and he goes all the way over the hill, past the hill, into the water there. Now sometimes the jet will hit these vehicles. It won't even bother drawing itself. It will be invisible. There you just saw Diana got hit. Now keep your eye on the combine there. Here comes the jet. Boom! Oh my god, look at that. Whoa. So no matter what size of vehicle, it's still vulnerable to getting hit by the big jumbo jet. Here's another clip with the combine getting hit. This time the AI doesn't even bother to draw the jet because the player's out of range, but it still does the effect. It still does the hits, even though it doesn't bother to draw the jet, which is kind of funny. So there goes Diana. Diana was hit there. Now here we see 3 cars here. Look at this. There goes Stupid Sucker. He was hit real good. There we see Herbie. Watch this now. So he's just in there. Boom! Invisible. He's hit right into the airplane hangar like that. Man, all the way. Now let's see that again. Here we go from the interior view. Boom! Man, that is really funny. Now watch this. This is 3 cars in succession. First you see Herbie. He gets hit by the invisible jet plane. And remember, the player isn't even around to see this. And then the loggerhead gets hit. And now watch the red vet here. Boom! Oh man, he got hit right out of the ballpark. Let's see that again. Let's follow him this time. Oh man, he's going so fast. I'm having a hard time keeping up with him. Look at that. Look at that. Oh man, look at him go. Whoa, look at him go. Oh wow. Now he goes way into the water now. Way into the water there. He's hit clear out of the ballpark there. So he's going to keep falling into the water for an eternity, or at least until the game ends. Now here we see the purple pile driver. So he's like just coasting. He's about to coast to a stop. Right here, he's about to coast to a stop. A little bit more, a little bit further. He loses oil. Boom! As soon as he loses oil, he hits the second car. He hits, oh man, he hits the coup de grace, man. And he keeps going. Oh wow. Let's see that again now. Boom! He's hit by the invisible plane. Boom! There I am. You can see me in the background there. I just happened to see him hit the coup de grace for some unknown reason. Okay, so now the question becomes, why does the AI do this? Why does the AI bother, hitting the cars with the big jumbo jet, even when the player isn't around to see it, and even when the player isn't in range, and is so far away that it doesn't even make sense to even draw the airplane, and yet the AI will still show the effects of the plane, even though it's invisible, hitting wasted cars that happen to be left around on the runway? Well, there are 2 possible reasons for this. One is that the developers just put this in there as an Easter egg. They thought, oh, wouldn't it be funny if, you know, the jumbo jet continued to hit the wasted cars that are left on the runway? Which kind of makes sense, you know. I mean, just because a player isn't around to see it, that doesn't mean that the jet wouldn't keep taking off and hitting the wasted cars and sending them flying. But the other possibility is that this is just something that the AI came up with on its own. So I don't know, you know, it could go either way, because I've shown examples already in my videos of where the AI clearly comes up with clever things, clever stunts on its own, which were obviously not programmed into it because they're too obscure. Like you see my two videos, Can Computers Think and Best Mind Reading Ever, for two examples of that. So it's quite possible that this is just something that the AI came up with on its own. That, you know, the AI thought, hey, it makes sense for the jumbo jet to continue to hit the planes, even though, or continue to hit the vehicles, even when the player isn't around to see it. And so I don't know. It could go either way. One thing I find interesting is that the players on the official Carmageddon forum didn't even seem to know that this happens, because I say that because when I mentioned, you know, that the AI will use the jumbo jet to hit the wasted cars even when the player isn't around to see it, none of them said, oh yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, I noticed it does that. So it seems like they didn't even realize it, you know, because none of them they didn't seem to quite to believe me when I told them about this. So it makes me wonder, you know, just how carefully they play this game, you know, or how expert they are on the game if they didn't even, you know, if they didn't even know that it does this. In any event, be sure to check out my next video, because I want to show you how the AI will use the jumbo jet to hit the wasted cars, to hit the player, to kind of taunt the player or hit the player with pieces of debris, or will just generally try to, you know, play with the player and do all kinds of funny things to psych the player out. So you will not want to miss that. So be sure to check out my next video. See you then.